Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the trade of Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History, out now in comic shops and bookstores. Alright, so Cosmic Ghost Rider is an interesting character to me. This is, for those who don't know the background, it's Frank Castle in the future. He winds up working for Thanos. He winds up getting the Ghost Rider curse, I guess we could call it. It travels back to present time. It's a comic thing. Let's just go with that. It's Frank Castle as a cosmic Ghost Rider with like a space bike. Crazy stuff. Really insane concept. Sometimes I think the character's worked. I don't quite have disdain like I do like Deadpool at times. It is one who's kind of grown on me a little bit. So this story is an interesting one in that it's him recounting his some of his experiences with various superheroes. He kind of changes various important points in Marvel history, not completely mucking up the timeline, but definitely mucking up the timeline. He recounts like his time with Spider-Man, early times with the X-Men, and how he got the Phoenix Force before Jean Grey, and stuff like that. So imagine Marvel history through the eyes of Ghost Rider Frank Castle. Don't know how else to describe it. There's a lot of humor to it. I think it's one of those comics it doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's not too shocking. The writer behind it's Paul Scheer, comedian, Nick Giovannetti are the two writers. Art Gerardo, Sandoval, Victor Nava, Antonio Fabela. Victor Nava is the anchor. Antonio Fabela is colorist. Todd Nauck is also artist, and Fabela is the colorist there. Nathan Stockman is the artist. Rachelle Rosenberg is colorist. Lettering by Travis Lanham is consistent. So it's this cosmic Ghost Rider kind of just going through Marvel history and recounting his experiences with various superheroes to his wife and his kids pre them getting murdered. It's kind of predictable as to where it goes. And, he's mucked up Marvel history, so he is at a time before his family gets killed. So the big question is out there is, will he try to stop that? And that's where I think the series actually gets really, really well done towards the end. And you kind of got an idea as to whether or not this is actually Marvel history. Is this just kind of like a humor comic? I think it's one where it all comes together in the end. Each individual part has its moments. I laughed. It was fairly entertaining in that department. And then, that final issues, the last few pages, things really come together in a good way. And it does so in a way that I kind of want to see more of the character, and wondering, what the big picture is going to be of this. Is this one that's just going to kind of go away, kind of like a Marvel 2099 character, and then, come back maybe in fashion in a few years or something like that? I really have no idea, but, obviously he's in Guardians of the Galaxy right now. He's playing kind of a big role, so it's an interesting trade. Is it vital? I'm not quite sure if you're really digging the character or kind of like that idea of screwing around with Marvel history. It's one to check out. It's some good humor as far as the writing. The art is solid. Despite a whole bunch of different artists, it works. It works pretty well, and is consistent. Go show off some of the kind of just him future Frank meeting his family. Kind of show off some other stuff and talking about his time as a guard for Dr. Doom. Let's see here. He was talking to his kid about his time having the Phoenix Force. So I said the art is it's interesting, and it kind of jumps around. There's this good retro feel to it depending on the era. So they do some really kind of interesting things with that. There's lots of variants. There's also going through the Marvel history that they bring up in some of those key moments, which I actually think is pretty cool. I dig that aspect to it. So I don't know. It's an odd one to me. I definitely went in skeptical. I came out enjoying it. I laughed at various moments. So it's an entertaining trade. It's not one that's vital, but if you just like the idea of Frank Castle as a future Ghost Rider screwing around with time, check it out. So it's out in both stores, bookstores and comic shops. Collects issues 1 through 6, retails for $17.99. you should go support your comic shop. There's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so we can get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, and appreciate that. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. And thank you for watching. Now, if you are into Cosmic Ghost Rider, comics, Marvel, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.